From WGF TV, I'm Kurt Fannin alongside Corey Pargo. Tragedy has struck New Orleans.
Hurricane Katrina is our fifth hurricane of the 2005 Atlantic hurricane season. It is categorized as a Category 5 with 174 miles per hour winds. There has been reported 1,245 to 1,836 deaths, 1,577 just coming from New Orleans. 8 areas have been hit, but we have word that New Orleans has been hit the worst, and 80% of the city is flooded. Here's our live action reporters, Brandon and Ben, with more.
Brandon Dudley here with
Jake Dirth.
All right, Jake, are you familiar with Hurricane Katrina?
Yes.
All right, so if God is all-knowing, all-loving, and all-powerful, how could he let Hurricane Katrina happen?
Because he has to get a message to some people, and that just might be the way.
Now, Spencer, can you tell us what was going through your head when it first hit?
So it was crazy. I was just sitting in my bed. I was just chillaxing in my home, and then all of a sudden, it came off and tore my house away. It was crazy. It was like boom, and everything was gone. I don't know what happened. It was just I barely got out of there.
Wow,
it was crazy.
That's tragic. I have a question for you. So, if God is all-knowing, all-loving, and all-powerful, how could he let this event happen?
I don't know. It just seems crazy to me to think that he could be all three of those things and something so tragic and crazy, and all of these people could die because of it. I don't know.
Joining us now is expert theist Kendall King and expert atheist Ryan Gagne.
So, with an all-knowing, all-loving, and all-powerful God, how could he let this type of evil happen?
Well, you see, Brandon, I think that evil is more subjective in this case. It's hard for me to imagine that an all-knowing God would perceive evil the same way that humans do, even though we are not all-knowing. I think that it's possible that good may yet come from this situation in the end. This could be a test, if you will, from God to see how we react and if we band together as human beings or if we let this tear us apart. I feel that God would think more like a chess player planning out every scenario multiple moves ahead instead of thinking on the issues in the short term.
My question to you is, if God can be all-knowing, all-loving, and all-powerful, how could he let this event happen? So what is your take on this?
Well, the answer is very simple. If there was a God of such qualities, there's no way that he would allow a disaster of this magnitude. I mean, we're talking about thousands of lives, thousands of people who were just swept away at an instant, just like ants. You think about the amount of suffering that has taken place is it's beyond anything that we can conceive. I mean, you have small children being ripped out of their mother's arms and grandmothers, I mean, dogs. There's no way a God would allow this.
Thanks, Brandon. All we can do is just hope that everyone would be rescued and everything would be okay.
In other news, 2 months until the new Harry Potter movie, Goblet of Fire, comes out.
And from WTF Live, signing off, have a great night.